Coming up on the 2011 Honda Classic Preview Show, we'll take a look at the challenges facing defending champion Camilo Villegas as he looks to repeat. Plus, we tour the PGA National Resort and Spa's Champion Course and the famed Bear Trap. We'll also learn of the improvements at the PGA National Resort and Spa. All of that and more next. Welcome to the 2011 Honda Classic Preview Show. I'm Bill Jones. Since the Honda Classic moved to the PGA National Resort and Spa, it has grown in stature on tour. Ken Kennerly is the executive director of the Honda Classic, and Ken tells us more.
You know, at the Honda Classic, what we've done over the years is certainly enhance the experience here for many people, including, of course, the professionals. And what we've done here with PGA National, with the enhancements to the golf course, the historic quality of what PGA National offers, you know, I think really plays an important role in the players choosing to come to play the Honda Classic every year. You know, moving here to PGA National has been a tremendous asset for us. Not only do we have a championship caliber golf course, the players from year one have said this course is extremely challenging, but also extremely fair. Johnny Miller on NBC Sports said you could host a major championship here again. As you know, the history here at PGA National with a Ryder Cup, a PGA Championship, and several senior PGA Championships has truly become, you know, I think one of the big things that the players regard when they consider coming to the Honda Classic. You know, the 2011 field is shaping up to be the best Honda Classic field in the history of the tournament. Our international field continues to increase every year. This year we have #1 world player Lee Westwood playing. We have Graham McDowell, the U.S. Open champion. We have Louis Oosthuizen, the British Open champion, also playing. The international players continue to rise in the world rankings, and you know, we aspire to be one of the premier events on the PGA Tour. We have a championship caliber golf course, and the world's best want to come here to PGA National and play in the Honda Classic. When we took over the event in 2007, one of the things we really had to do was embed ourselves into the community. We had to reach out and put our arms around the community, and we've done that successfully. But it's not only about a 7-day golf tournament. We had to create other events throughout the course of the year to not only remind people that the Honda Classic is going to be here the first week of March, but also remind people that it is all about community, and it's all about generating revenue for charity. The Honda Classic has eclipsed $18 million in total funds generated for charity since the inception of the tournament 30 years ago. The Nicklaus family has their footprint all over the Honda Classic. When we moved the event here in 2007, our primary beneficiary became the Nicklaus Children's Healthcare Foundation. You know, Barbara's our co-chair along with son Gary. Jack is very involved with us on an annual basis as well. So what we're always trying to do is raise the platform of the event, create as much money for charity as we can, and obviously make the Nicklaus family proud for what we're doing in the community. Several of the events that we have put together and have become successful over the years, we have a Junior Honda Classic. This year we had over 280 juniors play in our tournament. We had the Honda Classic 5K, an inaugural run here at PGA National this year. We had the Honda Classic Par 3 Junior Championship. And of course we have our Golf Exchange ESPN radio show presented by the Honda Classic on a 52-week basis, which again continues to remind people not only about the Honda Classic, but about our outreach into the community and getting the community to support us.
The PGA National Resort and Spa has undergone a major renovation, and Managing Director Joel Page talks about what the vacationing golfer can find there, as well as what it means to host the Honda Classic.
Well, the Honda Classic ties right into the history of golf at PGA National, going all the way back to the Ryder Cup and all the major events that have been here. And it's great to have the PGA Tour here for the last 4 years, and we're looking forward to hosting it for the next several years, hopefully for as long as the event will be in town. We're always trying to keep our property updated. Our most recent addition has been our new Pro Shop, which just won an award from Golf World Magazine as one of the top 100 golf shops in the country. We've renovated one of our golf courses this year. We try to every year. We put some new grass down on our Squire course on the greens. So we're constantly improving all the areas of the resort to make sure it lives up to the expectation of our guests. We try to make sure we have something for everybody, and we started with the Pro Shop. It goes all the way to when you make your tee times, how we put our golf packages together. We now have a professional club fitter on property. We have David Pells, we have David Ledbetter. We've got several different tees the players can play from. So we try to think of everything from bag storage to the cart path and our caddy program, everything we can to make sure our customers have a great golf experience while they're here. We're constantly trying to enhance our guest experience, all the way from all our restaurants, retheming the restaurants. Our spa is world class. The iBar is now one of the famous places for all the tour players to gather. It's becoming a big neighborhood bar. The wave pool behind us, obviously with weather being one of our big advantages to a lot of different resorts in the country. One of the things about being able to stay on campus is we have all kinds of different dining options, from a simple hamburger out here at the wave pool, all the way to a great restaurant called Ironwood Bar and Grill, which is now one of the best restaurants in Palm Beach. We can just get a simple, nice dinner from room service. There's always the iBar, serves our famous iBar burger. There's just several different places you can get around the property and enjoy a great meal. Even over at the spa, we have a special spa menu at the pool featuring healthy choices, kids menu, just something for everybody.
The Honda Classic is a week-long event beginning Monday, February 28th and running until March 6th. For tickets and event information, log on to hondaclassic.com or call them at 1-866-8-HONDA-8. Up next, we talk to Ed McEnroe, the tournament director at the Honda Classic, and we look at the front nine of the champion course at the PGA National Resort and Spa.
In 2010, the Honda Classic gave over $1 million to South Florida charities.
They help us rescue hundreds of children in our community each year.
The Honda Classic has helped my hospital visits be less painful.
In our time of need, the Quantum House and the Honda Classic
were there for us.
It's not just a golf tournament.
From young children in need to people with nowhere to turn,
The Honda Classic's mission is to make a difference in South Florida.
This segment of GolfDestination.tv is brought to you by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda and their delicious Dark and Stormy, the drink that's taking Florida by, well, storm. The Gosling's Dark and Stormy Bear Trap is a 66-foot by 110-foot trapezoid-shaped hospitality section, offering perfect sight lines to the 16th green and the 17th tee and green. Tickets are limited, so call 1-866-8-HONDA-8 today or log on to hondaclassic.com. Ed McEnroe is the tournament director of the Honda Classic. He talks about what you can expect when the pros tee it up during the Honda Classic February 28th through March 6th.
Here at the Honda Classic over the last 4 years, we've focused so heavily on not only what's going on inside the ropes, but what's going on outside the ropes. Whether you're a golf enthusiast or not, we try to take care of you from the second you get on the buses until the time you leave. Special events has been a critical point to this event and the growth that we've sustained. After play every day, as soon as that last putt drops, guests can experience a different themed entertainment act for 3 hours after play. We've got fireworks shows on Friday night and Saturday nights, and on Saturday we have our family day where the first 1,000 kids through the gates receive a huge golf ball and Sharpies so they can get autographs from their favorite players, and it's just become a fantastic week of events for the entire community. Gosling's Rum is the official rum of the tournament, have been so for a couple years, and this year they really worked with us to create an entirely new experience, the Gosling's Dark and Stormy Bear Trap. It's been a fan favorite for the last few years, but they've allowed us to really increase the presence. We're adding another 1,200 square feet. We're adding 2 more rows of tip-up seating on the 16 green side. We've got a lower level on the 17 fairway side, so fans are just going to experience an unbelievable party-themed environment over there at the Gosling's Dark and Stormy Bear Trap this year. One of the things that we've really tried to accomplish here is whether you have a $350 hospitality pass or just that general admission ticket, we want to make sure you have a spectacular experience. So the RBC Bank Wine Garden, the FPL Pavilion, those are 2 public hospitality areas where you just need a general admission ticket to get into it. The RBC Bank Wine Garden will have wine selections from tour players such as Luke Donald, Ernie Els, of course Jack Nicklaus, and about 15 other selections out there. And again, you just have to have a general admission ticket to get into that facility. The FPL Pavilion provides a skybox environment overlooking the 17th green. We've got fan zones, we've got autograph booths. We really try and create a great experience for you again, whether you have a high-end hospitality ticket or just a general admission ticket. It's still very early in the commitment process, but But we've got #1 in the world, Lee Westwood, committed. We've got Rory McIlroy, Camilo Villegas is going to be back to defend, Ernie Els, Ricky Fowler. We truly have become one of the premier events on the PGA Tour, and I think the Champion course itself has really allowed us to enhance our playing field year in and year out. On top of that, I think the amenities here at PGA National allow us to really take spectacular care of the players and their families and their kids while they're in town. So I think we've become a mainstay on the tour schedule for a lot of the top guys.
Now let's take a look at the front 9 of the famed Champion course at the PGA National Resort and Spa. The first hole at PGA National's Champion course is a relatively short par 4 that plays 365 yards. There's a lake on the left along with a narrow opening. This is a good warm-up for your round. The second hole has been made stronger for the pros with a new tee at 464 yards. Although you most likely won't be playing it there, it is still a good challenge. It's a slight dogleg to the left with a green that runs diagonally from right to left. The par 5 third hole is somewhat long as it stretches to 538 yards into a prevailing wind. The landing area has been changed so that there's less room for error. Going for it in 2 can be a risky proposition, although a long bunker will hold balls from going into the water. The best position for your approach is the left center of the fairway. If you haven't played the Champion course in a while, you'll notice the 4th hole is no longer a par 3. The hole plays downwind and is only 376 yards from the tips. You should have a short club in your hand for your approach. Just don't hit it long and end up in the swale behind the green. The par 3 5th again plays downwind and will require a mid-iron to reach it. The shot is deceptive because of a large depression, making the green smaller than it is. Water borders the left side. The 6th is a reachable par 5 at 488 yards. Just be aware of the water that runs along the left side of the hole. The right side of the hole has plenty of bailout area. This should be birdie territory. The par 3 7th can play up to 226 yards. You will need to hit a well-struck long iron or utility club. You'll need to carry the wasteland, and you have trees and bunkers right with out of bounds left. A solid par 4 waits you on the 8th. A driver may not be the right choice because a canal bisects the fairway up near the green. Land your ball on the left side of the fairway for your best approach. Aim for the center of the green, 2-putt, and be happy with par. If you have a draw in your bag, it's best that you use it on the 9th hole. When you hit your approach, do not be long as it will require a very difficult up and down. Next, we tour the back 9 of the Champion course at the PGA National Resort and Spa, and we learn how the course will be set up come tournament week. The fun is back all week long at the Honda Classic, February 28th through March 6th. Check out the PGA Tour's best. Els, McDowell, Westwood, and many more battle defending champ Camilo Villegas at PGA National's Champion course and the demanding Bear Trap. Live music, 2 days of fireworks, great food, and interactive fun for all ages. A variety of individual, group, and family ticket specials are available at thehondaclassic.com. The Honda Classic, February 28th through March 6th. Don't miss it. Now we take a look at the back 9 of the Champion course at the PGA National Resort and Spa, a Jack Nicklaus signature design. The 10th hole is a par 5 that plays 525 yards, although it just seems like it plays much longer. It can be reached in 2, but you must follow the contours of the fairways. The par 4 11th is a preview of the demanding test that awaits you, a tough hole that forces you to hit 3 wood off the tee, leaving you a long approach in. If you don't hit the green, bogey becomes a stark reality. The 12th doesn't let up, although the hole favors fades off the tee. A bunker sits in the right front of the green, and there are several dangerous pin placements. The 13th tee can play up to 388 yards. A bunker awaits miss-hit tee shots 200 yards away. A deep-faced bunker is on the left side of the green, while water protects the right side. The 14th keeps the pressure on as it measures 465 yards from the back, a long par 4. Those who score well will drop their tee shot on the left center of the fairway. You must fly your ball to the green because you cannot play the ground game here. Don't be long, as out of bounds awaits. The 15th is the beginning of the bear trap. A par 3 with trouble everywhere. Offshore breezes battle tee shots. Those who can control their fade should aim at the left bunker. Just don't fade it too much or you'll be wet. The 16th is another demanding par 4. Again, driver may not be the call on the tee, as you could hit it through the fairway and into the water. If you succeed, you have an approach that is all carry over water. The 17th hole and the final hole of the bear trap gets you thinking as the breeze blows into your face. You realize the target is small. How small? You have a 30-foot area in which to land your tee shot. Although the 18th hole is not a part of the so-called bear trap, it can stand alone as one demanding golf hole. It can play over 600 yards and requires 3 good shots to have any chance at par. If the pin is back right and you have 2 putt for par, congratulations, you probably have 1 shot on all of those who teed it up at this wonderful test of golf that is the Champions Course at PGA National. Director of Agronomy Lucas Harvey joins us now to talk about his office and the Jack Nicklaus signature design of the Champion Course at the PGA National Resort and Spa.
Here at PGA National, the championship course is a Nicklaus signature design. Jack's actually redone it twice over the last 20 years. So it's really a true Nicklaus design. It's really a true test of golf. Fairly generous landing areas coming off of the tees, but it's all about making the shots into the greens and being able to move the ball right to left, left to right. A lot of carries over water, and a fair amount of bunkering too. The whole course is a shot maker's golf course, but the bear trap 15, 16, and 17 really emphasizes that, especially with the prevailing trade winds. You may be playing into the wind, you may have to be able to, again, you might have to work the ball right to left, hit a knockdown shot, and I think that's what the players like the best, is because it's not just hitting a golf ball, it's not target golf, it's actually working the golf ball. Our staff, for the Honda Classic, we take this golf course that's a great challenge and just try to bring it to the next level, because you do have the world's best players come into play. We grow the rough up. The rough is about 2.5 to 3 inches, depending on what the tour wants. And then we start pushing the green speeds up more like 11 feet to 12 feet. And more importantly, with the tour players, it's not the green speeds, but it's the firmness. We try to get the greens as firm as possible. And of course, all the fairways come in about 12 yards. They're all narrowed by about 12 yards too. We had our site visit earlier this month with the tour, and they were very excited. And it's all about providing the optimum playing conditions for the players and just really trying to make sure that the Champion Course is a championship test every day. The other 4 courses here at PGA National are fantastic. There's something for everybody. You know, the Hague course is a little tighter. It's a Fazio design. It's going to require a little more accuracy both off the tee and into the green. The Squire course is a shorter course. You really don't even have to bring your driver out if you don't want to, but there's a little risk reward there. There's a lot of wetlands out there, especially on the front 9. And the Palmer course is unique from all of them in the fact that it's pretty wide open, pretty undulating, moving fairways, and we actually don't overseed that golf course, so it stays a little browner in the winter, but it plays firm and fast and a little bit more of a links type feel, a little more natural feel. And then one of the funnest golf courses for me is the Estates. You know, the Estates is 6 miles west of the resort here, and it's kind of out in the country, and you don't hear cars, you don't hear horns honking, you don't hear anything, and real generous fairways, just an enjoyable round of golf.
Next, we look back at Camilo Villegas' breakout win at the 2010 Honda Classic. This segment of GolfDestination.tv is brought to you by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda and their delicious Dark and Stormy, the drink that's taking Florida by, well, storm. The Gosling's Dark and Stormy Bear Trap is a 66-foot by 110-foot trapezoid-shaped hospitality section, offering perfect sight lines to the 16th green and the 17th tee and green. Tickets are limited, so call 1-866-8-HONDA-8 today or log on to HondaClassic.com. Since the Honda Classic moved to the PGA National Resort and Spa, it's been known for exceptional drama and the tour's most demanding 3 holes of golf in the bear trap. Camilo Villegas, however, would win with relative ease and with the lowest 4-day total since the tournament has been played there. Villegas' lead was threatened by Vijay Singh as it was whittled down to 2 strokes. But when Villegas rattled off 3 successive birdies beginning on the 8th, he had increased his lead to 6 strokes. The bear trap was still formidable, as he would bogey the par 3 15th, but would cruise to a 5-stroke victory. Anthony Kim, who shot a final round 67, would claim 2nd place, while Justin Rose, who was 10 shots back beginning the day, shot an electric 64 to claim sole possession of 3rd place. For the 2011 tournament, check for the most updated list of player commitments at HondaClassic.com. Well, thanks for joining us for the 2011 Honda Classic Preview Show. We hope you can make it out to the PGA National Resort and Spa during the week of February 28th through March 6th. It's a great take for the whole family. To learn more, log on to HondaClassic.com. I'm Bill Jones. We'll see you next time.